What is gross domestic product and why is it important? Picture this. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is the economic equivalent of a nation's annual physical. It's the checkup that gives us a comprehensive snapshot of a nation's economic health. Gross domestic product is the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders during a specific time frame. It's like a scorecard that shows the total economic output. When you hear economists, policymakers, or investors discussing the overall performance of an economy, they're often referring to the GDP. Now, how do we calculate GDP? The formula might seem complex, but it's just about adding up the value of what's produced. This includes consumer goods, investment goods, government spending, and exports. And remember, we're only considering the production that happens within a country's borders. Imports, though they might be consumed domestically, aren't included in the GDP. Output. So why is GDP so important? Think of it as a tool for measurement and comparison. It helps us understand the size and strength of an economy. By comparing GDPs, we can gauge the economic performance of different countries. It's like comparing the vital signs of different patients. Gross domestic product also plays a significant role in calculating national income. It considers the income generated from all economic activities, including earnings from wages, profits, and rents. This gives policymakers a clearer picture of the nation's economic stability and prosperity, allowing them to make informed decisions. Government spending is another area where GDP plays a big role. Governments use GDP data to see the impact of their fiscal policies and expenditures on the economy. By keeping an eye on changes in GDP, they can assess the effectiveness of their investments and ensure resources are allocated prudently. Now, let's take a quick look at the history of GDP. The concept has evolved over time, from the mercantilist era of the 16th to 18th centuries, where wealth accumulation was considered the measure of economic success, to the 18th century physiocrats like François Quesnay, who introduced the concept of the tableau économique, a precursor to our modern GDP. In conclusion, gross domestic product is a vital tool for measuring the economic health of a nation. Through its calculation, we can gain valuable insights into national income, government spending, and the overall state of the economy. By analyzing and monitoring GDP, we can make informed decisions that foster economic growth and improve the well-being of citizens. So the next time you hear about GDP, you'll know it's much more than just a number. It's the heartbeat of a nation's economy.